Maraming salamat sa lahat ng umattend. Wag na wag niyong palampasin yung ating topic because this is very important, no, habang tayo po ay nabubuhay. We should know what are the types of strategies in managing our mental health, no? Especially the 8 dimensions of health. It is very much important that we know how to manage, no? But the most important thing, doon sa mga nakinig nung last health talk about the 8 dimensions, pwede kong magkaroon tayo ng recap. What are those 8 dimensions?
Physical,
Sino po?
social, mental, environmental, occupational.
Okay.
Ano pa, Doktor?
Okay. So,
Meron pa po, continue niyan, Dok.
alright.
Physical, intellectual, emotional, occupational,
Environmental
spiritual,
and financial.
financial, social.
Right? So,
Environmental.
maraming salamat. Gaya ng sinabi ko, thank you sa pag-attend, thank you sa pagkikinig dahil while we are still living, no? Everybody is not excuse. Lahat po tayo ay nakakaranas ng different types of mental health issues. And especially the 8 dimensions of health, it is very important that we know how to manage. No, hindi ho ganun kadali. Especially the most important is our mental health. Di ba sinabi ko last time, if our mental health ay nagka-problema, the rest, the 7 dimensions, they are all affected. Now, tonight, we need to know how to manage those 8 dimensions. And of course, kailangan nating alamin. So, since ang mental, ang pinakamatindi, dapat natin i-focus para yung 7 dimensions, hindi po mag-collapse. So, we need to know why we need to manage our mental health. Okay. Dahil doon nakakabit yung 7 dimensions. Ay hindi magiging okay. Now, we should know what are those mental health issues, why we need to manage, no? Dahil yan po ang pinakamatindi nating kalaban every day, no? What are those mental health issues? So, anin muna natin. Ano ba yung tinatawag na mental health, no? It refers to people who, okay, ang tao daw na merong healthy mental status, okay, merong healthy mental status. Of course, number 1, the person know and realize their potential. Okay? So kapag healthy mental state ka, you realize your own potential. Okay? So alam mo what are your potentials in life. So yun pala yung mga tao na they can realize about their physical, emotional, cognitive, and behavioral potentials. They can realize or recognize. Okay? So, pag ang tao hindi nakapag-realize or recognize their own potential, it means there's something wrong. Okay? Now, a person with a healthy mental state can also cope up stress. Okay, they can cope up stress, have optimal level of coping skills to manage stress in daily life. Actually, pag sinabing stress, laging sinasabi natin na matindi talaga ang stress kalaban. Okay, but do not forget that there are 2 types of stress, the negative stress and the positive stress. Not all stress are bad, no? So we need to cope up. What are those? The 2 types of stress, the negative one and the positive. The most important thing, we need to cope up those negative stress. Because there are a lot of stressors in life, no? Pagising mo pa lang. Okay. Pagising mo pa lang, nakita mo na itsura ng asawa mo, katabi mo, may stress ka na. No, there are 2 types. It's either magiging negative stress or positive stress. Okay? So we need to know. the types of stressors we encounter every day. No, then a person with a healthy mental state, it is productive. They are productive in nature. Okay? Work productively in academic, occupational, and social settings. Not only in academic, especially hindi na tayo sa ano. I think tapos na tayo lahat mag-aral, no? So, we are productive in nature. Kung saan man yung kinalalagyan natin, we should be productive. Hindi yung stagnant tayo. Okay? Kailangan in every day na ginagalawan natin, we should be productive. Hindi yung bahala na, stress ako, depressed ako. Di ba sinabi kayo last time, please do not mention the word I'm stressed, the word I'm depressed, the word no, please do not mention that word. No? So, a person with a healthy mental state do a meaningful contributions in life. Meaning, find meaning and purpose in life and contribute to their community. So, ito yung mga tao na may maayos na mental health. Okay, number 1, realize their potential, can cope up stress, they are productive in nature. Number 4, do meaningful contributions. Every day na ginagalawan natin, we always find meaning of what we are doing. Para saan ba itong ginagawa ko? Okay? The meaning and the purpose of what you are doing every day. Hindi yung, basta gawin ko to because I love to do this. Marami ako naririnig na, kasi ito na yung nakasanayan ko eh. Dapat hindi yun ang magiging bukang bibig natin. Ay, nakasanayan ko na kasing gawin to eh. Nagiging habit ko na to. Ito yun eh. Ito na yung buhay ko. No. We should know the meaning and we should find the purpose, the meaning and purpose of every day na ginagawa natin. Okay? Kasi kung i-define natin, ito pala yung meaning, ba't ko gagawin ito? Right? Every day, pag may gusto kang gawin, you ask yourself, what is the meaning? And what is the purpose sa gagawin kong ito? Lalabas ako ngayon, bit-bit ko ang produkto, bakit ko kailangan gawin to? Okay? Marami po meaning. Hindi yung, kasi pag hindi mo tanungin yung sarili mo, hindi mo hanapin yung meaning and purpose, wala kang direction eh. And then, pwede tayong madiscard, wag na lang, di na lang ako tutuloy. Kasi yung naisip mo, bago ka palang lalabas sa bahay, okay, magulo na nga yung mundo sa bahay, magulo na nga yung mundo mo, pati yung gagawin mo, hindi mo alam kung anong meaning at kung ano ang purpose. That's why, hindi tayo makapag-move on. Hindi tayo mag-push through. Wag na lang, sunod na lang. Kasi baka mamaya pagpunta ko dun, wala ding result yung aking gagawin. Diba? So, kapag ganun ka, you always find meaning and purpose dun sa lahat ng gagawin mo sa buhay. It means, nasa maayos ka pang mental status. Right? Pero, ang susunod, ito yung my healthy mental state. Ito naman, the signs of mental health problem. Okay, itatackle ko yung healthy mental state and yung ngayon is the signs of mental health problem. Okay? So kasi wala tayong i-manage, no? Mental health management. Wala tayong i-manage kung hindi natin alam ano ba yung signs? Ano ba yung mental health problem natin? Bakit kailangan natin i-manage? Okay? Alamin natin yun. So what are those signs of mental health problem? Okay. Number 1. Eating and sleeping. Okay? Eating and sleeping. There are times na ang dami nating stressors na na-encounter sa buhay. Okay, take note of the signs and symptoms. Maybe we are not aware. No, we are not aware of what is happening daily in our lives. Hindi natin na-realize that we are not already in a good state in our mental health. No? Akala natin normal na yun. Kasi stress ako. Kasi naiinis ako. Kasi depressed ako. Ano pa ba expect mo? Right? So, there are times that we are unaware. Okay, but those people, like sa amin, no, na nag-aral kami ng higher level of psychological, especially psychological health, psychological first aid, alam namin bawat galaw ng tao. Okay? So, there are times na akala natin na because of too much problem, too much stressors, sometimes wala na po tayong panglasa para kumain. There are times na nakakalimutan na natin kumain. Ayoko na kumain kasi wala akong ganang kumain. At isa pa, sa totoo lang, if you are in a good mental state, hindi mo problema ang sleeping. Okay? Kapag may mental health issues ka, it is really difficult. Paano ba magtulog? Okay? Paano ba matulog ng mahimbing? Okay? Sabi nila, ay may insomnia ka kasi. Okay, may insomnia ka, kaya ka. We are very good in doing excuses, no? May insomnia kasi ako eh. Uminom kasi ako ng maraming kape. Nakaano kasi ako eh, ganito eh. Ay, kasi ganito. So we have so many excuses in life. Kailangan natin i-prove natin sa sarili. Yun yung mga false, mga maling mga dahilan, no? Para magkaroon tayo ng excuse. And we are very unaware that we are already into a mental health problem. Okay? Kala natin ganun lang. So, yung sleeping, actually, kung ang mental health mo is healthy, wala pong hirap pagdating sa tulog. The reason why it is really difficult to go to sleep, ang daming nagbabother sa'yo. There are times na pag may naramdaman ka, hindi ka na makakatulog, ay baka mamaya hindi na ako magising. Okay? Ang daming stressors every day. Okay? There are a lot of stressors. And we cannot escape. So dahil sa matinding iniisip natin, those are the factors that really contribute difficulty in sleeping. Kaya sabi niyo may insomnia lang kasi ako. Actually, no. If you have in a good mental status, wala po insomnia. Why? You know, alam na alam mo na sleeping is the best antidote sa stress. Okay? Sleeping is a best antidote for depression. Sleeping is the best antidote of pain. Sleeping is the best antidote of worries, fear, anxiety. Si Dr. Sleep. That's why if you encounter difficulty in sleeping, you already into one of a mental health problem person. Meron ka na nun. Alright? So number 2, isolation. Kapag may mental health issues ka, of course your socialization or social health dimension, unhealthy na. Diba? Kung gaano katindi ang mental health alagaan. Kapag may mental health issues ka na, so there are times na ayaw mo nang makipaghalubilo. Ayaw mo nang mingle sa ibang tao. There are people na sobrang taas ang tingin nila sa sarili nila. Pinipili na lang nila kung sino yung lalapitan nila. There are people na feeling mayaman sila. Okay? And then, pag nakita nila, ay, pangit yung damit nito, hindi ko yan lalapitan. You are not belong, hindi kita ka-level. Okay? So, you need to isolate yourself kasi feeling mo hindi kayo ka-level. So, akala natin, okay yun, normal sa atin yun. But take note, you already have the signs of mental health. Okay? So, hindi po okay yun. So, actually, tinuro ko to sa wellness consultant, no? That's why I choose to discuss this topic tonight because this is very important. Lahat po tayo nakaka-encounter ng mga everyday. Di ba? Pinakamatinding alagaan natin sa health is the mental health. And then the 7 dimensions. Karga niya yun lahat. Okay? So, if you have a mental issue, isa yan, isolation. Hindi ka na nakikipag halubilo sa ibang tao kasi mataas ang tingin mo sa sarili mo. Okay? Hindi ka na nakikipag-join sa mga celebrations dahil iba ka sa kanila. Ay, pag mahirap lang yung event na yan, naku, ayoko pumunta doon. Yung mga presentation ng BWP, mga nasa ano lang naman yun sila. Nasa sulok-sulok lang naman yung galing mga tao, walang mga pera. So akala natin, sa ganung attitude natin, it's normal. But actually, you already have signs of mental health issues. Okay? So low energy. Kapag ang tao merong mental health problem, mental health signs, okay? Very low serotonin. Okay? Very low dopamine hormone. Sobrang bagsak ng dopamine because dopamine is excitability hormone. Okay? Very low oxytocin hormone. Ang taong may mental health issues, napakabagsak ng oxytocin. Oxytocin is a love hormone. Okay? Then dopamine is an excitability, joy. Okay? Serotonin is a happy hormones. So those are affected to those people who have signs of mental health. That's why napakababa ng energy. Ay talagang hindi ko feel. Wala akong energy pagdating diyan. Ayoko diyan. Okay? So those are the signs that you are already and nandun ka na sa signs of mental health problem. Feeling numb. Okay, feeling numb. Ang dami mo na nararamdaman. Ay, parang may mga tao na, alam mo, there are words na nakakasakit sometimes, no? But walang effect sa atin. So there are words, there are people na minsan nakakairita. Okay? Nakakairita. Pero parang walang dating sa'yo. Iba yung ano sa'yo. Iba yung dating sa'yo. There are people na hindi naman nakakatawa yung sitwasyon. Tawa na siya ng tawa. Numb with regard to the totoong issue. Okay. Pilit niyang binabaliktad yung sitwasyon. And that is part of feeling numb. Okay? You are numb into situations. Ay, ano bang Tagalog niya na ano? Manhid na ako pagdating sa ganyan. Kaya do not mention the word manhid na ako dyan. Manhid na. Because you are not already into a good mental state. No? It is sign. Okay. Unexplained pain and X. Mga pain, mga sakit. Sakit. Actually, wala ka naman talagang physical health. Okay, physical issues. Ang dami mong naramdaman sakit. Sumakit dito, biglang sakit dito, biglang sakit. Ay, kahapon sakit ganito ko. Ngayon sumakit dito, sumakit. Actually, those aches is a result of a mental health problem. Okay? You are undergoing the signs of mental health issues. Wala naman talagang sakit pinapalala mo. Wala ka naman talagang matinding health issues pinapalala mo. And please take note, it's not a good sign already. Okay, that's why tonight, kailangan nating i-tackle ito so that we can do something It's not too late. Okay, it's not too late. Why? Importante, kaya nga sinabi ko, importante na marinig natin itong mga ganito. Why? We need to rescue. Okay, it's not too late, we need to rescue. Okay, forgetful and then confused. Ang taong may mental health problem, alam mo, kahit hawak, and hindi tayo excuse lahat dito. We are not excused. Why? Sometimes, bombarded ka. Ang daming, kumbaga, there are times, ako din, siguro, kung hindi ko alam itong about the mental management and strategies, I think, matagal na po siguro akong lumayo sa ganitong uri ng business. Okay? Why? It is really difficult. Ang dami pong, kumbaga, sobrang dami mong aasikasuhin. And I think, lahat naman tayo, marami po tayong mga dinadana sa buhay. But we are not excused pagdating sa forgetfulness and confused. Why? Dahil sa sobrang dami nating iniisip, sa sobrang nating gustong matapos, meron tayong gustong ma-achieve, sa sobrang dami nating pangarap, sa sobrang dami nating meaning and purpose na nakita sa buhay, kailangan, parang gusto natin sabay-sabay. That's why, ang ating mental state, sabi nga, one at a time. Okay. Ang ating mental state ay at stake. That's why, hindi natin makalimutan, ay nakalimutan ko, saan nga ba yung salamin ko? No? Ako ay inaamin ko. There are times na sabi ko, saan ba yung salamin ko? Ay, nandito lang pala sa ulo ko. Okay? So because, ang daming bagay, kawawa, minsan sabi ko nga, di ba every morning sa Love Yourself? Tinuro ko yan sa Love Yourself. Okay. Sinabi ko palagi, may nangiistorbo sa akin dito. Ay, okay na. Malapit na. Malapit na. Okay. So, nawalan tuloy ako. Ayan na-confuse na kasi may nangistorbo. Right. Marami po tayong mga iniisip, marami tayong mga inaasikaso, marami tayong mga ginagawa. That's why there are times na hindi po natin maiwasan yung forgetfulness and confused in life. Why? Hindi yung madali. Okay? Kaya minsan, lagi kong ina-apply sa sarili ko yung tinuro ko sa inyo about love yourself, na doon sa mga hindi pa naka-encounter ng training ng Love Yourself, or doon sa mga nakapag-training na ng Love Yourself, ginagawa mo ba ito araw-araw? Ako ginagawa ko to pagising ko. Of course, mag-thank you tayo kay God. Number 1. And then number 2, marami tayong bagay, marami tayong gustong pasalamatan. But we always forgot ourselves. Tama? Marami tayong si God una, natural una. Si God lahat ang unang pinapasalamatan. Upon waking up, marami tayong mga bagay na gustong pasalamatan. Ito sa work, sa business. But the question is, we always forgot ourselves. Kaya tinuro ko sa Love Yourself, every day. Baka hindi mo pa napasalamatan yung buong katawan mo. So, every day, pagkagising, ginagawa ko, umupo ako, gumaganon ako. Ina-apply ko yung sa Love Yourself. Brain, salamat. Na sa sobrang dami kong pinasok sa'yo. Okay? Masyado kang napagod. Thank you, mga neurons. Thank you dahil you are in a good state. Okay? So, every day pinapasalamatan ko yan. So, those who did not attend yet my training, Love Yourself, I think, i-ano nyo to. Kasi yung unang Love Yourself, hindi yun pinaka-deeper. Yung last yung pinaka-last kong ginawang Love Yourself, maraming hindi naka-attend doon. Okay, inano ko pa yun. Nilalimang ko pa more. Okay, so bago pa man ang lahat, wala po tayong unang mahalin, kundi yung ating sarili, especially our mental health. Alright? Kasi lahat ng 7 dimensions of health magkukulaps kung hindi natin uunahin ito. Alright. So, next is anger and irritability. Ito na. Marami pong hindi excuse pagdating dito. Marami pong times na hindi tayo aware. Okay? May mga tao tayong nakakausap na hindi naman natin sila kalaban. And then sinigawan natin. Nagtanong lang, napakahina ng boses. Kasi natatakot sa'yo dahil ang tingin nila sa atin, parang, syempre, if we are in a stress mode, no, ang dami nating problema, magmamanifest sa ating itsura. Now, there are people na may itatanong sa atin. Dinahandahan na lang niya dahil alam niya na kumukhang galit yung taong ito, wala sa mood. Meron siyang gustong itanong sa'yo. In a very soft voice. Okay? Pero anong ginawa mo? Anong tinatanong mo? Anong sinasabi mo? See? Walang kasalanan yung tao. Okay? Wala siyang ginawa sa'yo. And then, lumapit siya sa'yo in a very soft voice. Pero, nagalit ka. Okay? Yung pala, kapag ganun ang ugali natin, we are not in a good mental health already. Hindi po normal ang anger. Okay? Kasi kapag alam mo, na-realize mo kung sino ka, hindi ka basta-basta nagagalit. Because you know the meaning. Every person, every situation na dumadating sa atin, that's why hindi ka basta-basta magagalit. Okay? Sabi nga, doon, mamaya ituro ko sa inyo yung PMA attack. May PMA attack pa ako. Kapag merong sitwasyon na na-encounter, wag na wag ka kaagad sumagot. Okay? Just keep quiet. Di ba, even in the Bible, the management of anger is to keep quiet. Okay? So, irritability. May tao lang nagtanong sa'yo, hi, gumanon. Nakita ka, kaibigan mo pa rin. Hi, gumanon, hinay ka. Tapos biglang siya, ano ba yun? Ba't pa hi-hi ka pa? Okay? So, nagagalit ka. Tinanong ka lang, o kaya minsan, naglalakad ka, nagmamadali ka, nabangga ka dun sa mga kasalubong mo. Sumigaw ka na ng sumigaw. Grabe ng galit. So, it is an indication that you are struggling mental health issues. Kasi ang taong may mental health, remain calm. Hindi agad-agad na-irita. Hindi agad-agad nagagalit, naninigaw. Okay? Hindi agad, yung parang, alam mo yung sumisilap yung, yung apoy. Dapat hindi gano'n. So, sometimes, lalo na pag anak, nagtanong lang, sinigawan na. Okay? Nakalabit ka lang, sinigawan na. So, kapag ganun ka palagi, galit na galit ka kaagad sa lahat ng sitwasyon. Okay? Without knowing, hindi po masamang magalit. Okay? But you should know the reason behind. Dapat bang ikagalit? Pero kapag hindi mo alam ang rason at galit na galit ka, it means it is a sign of mental health issues. Walang kasalanan sa iyo yung tao. Nagalit ka. Sinipa mo. Biruin mo sa mental struggle. Meron kang mental health issues. Wala namang kasalanan yung nakasalubong mo. Ang dahil sa sitwasyon, you are struggling in your mental health. Sinuntok mo, sinipa mo. Okay? So, hindi maayos. So, it is not normal sign. Kapag ganun na tayo, tonight, we need to manage it. Why? Pag pinabayaan natin yan, may malalang sitwasyon pa ang may encounter natin. Alright? So, negative thought. Ito yun. Yung mga taong mahilig sa marites, yan. Lagi kang gano'n, ano daw yung balita? Anong bagong balita? Anong chismis? Ano? Yung mga taong laging naghahanap ng negative things. Yung mga taong laging naghahanap ng butas. Yung mga taong laging naghahanap ng sakit. Yung taong laging naghahanap ng mali. It means you are struggling mentally. Ang taong may positive thought, always look on the brighter side. Pero yung mga taong may negative thought, walang ibang hinanap yan kundi marites. And then pag may nasagap silang marites, enough na sa kanila, ay talaga naman, o kalat na, kalat. Ay si ganito, si ganyan, si ganyan, si ganyan. So now, kung ganyan ka, please, we manage it tonight. Please know how to manage it. Dahil wala ka na sa maayos na wisyo. You have already assigned. Okay? So, may binigay sa'yo. Oh, eto maganda tong produktong ito. Puro negative ang nakikita mo. Hindi man totoo yan. Ay, naku, yung produkto na yan. Ay, ganito yan. Ganyan yan. Ganyan. Puro negative ang maririnig mo. So, you are not in a good condition already. Delikado po yan. Okay? So, yung mga taong laging naghahanap ng butas, laging may negative thought about situations, things, emotions, you are struggling mentally. Okay? Inability to perform daily. Natural. Hindi ka masaya sa buhay. Palagi ka na lang, wala kang joy, wala kang excitability. Wala. Parang lang, tara na, sama ka na sa amin. Kasi alam mo, masaya. Anong masaya dyan? Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Inability to perform daily. Ayaw mo na. Ayaw. Puro ka na lang ayaw. Gusto mo sa comfort zone ka na lang palagi. Okay. Thinking self-harming. Okay. Self-harming, hindi yung sasaktan mo lang yung sarili mo. Pag sinabing self-harming, of course, isolation is part of self-harming. Kasi ayaw mo na makipaghalubilo, ayaw mo na makipag-join, gusto mo mag-isa ka na lang. And then self-harming, yung negative thoughts is a self-harming. Yung anger is a self-harming. Forgetfulness is a self-harming. We are harming ourselves. Instead na ipamper natin yung ating mind, please try to relax. Nag-iisip ka pa, tingin kaya ako Facebook ngayon, anong mahanap kong balita, anong mahanap kong negative ano ngayon na makikita ko sa Facebook at makikisaw-saw nga. See? We are self-harming. Okay. So negative coping, of course, addiction. Okay. Negative coping, ayan na yung isolation is part of negative coping. And then, gagamit ka na ng mga bawal na gamot. Yan. Gumagawa ka na ng way to escape. It is negative coping. So,
buhay.
yun na yung negative coping.
Wala talaga.
So, these are all the signs of mental health problem. Okay? So, instead na positive ang gagawin natin, ando na yung pwedeng mag-suicide ka. Ando na yung hindi ka na lumalabas. Okay? Ayaw mo naman dahil stress ka, depressed ka, feeling mo you are not belong. So, there are negative coping mechanism. Hindi ka na nakikipag-usap. Okay? Hindi ka na natutulog. Okay, gusto mo na lang, maglaro ka na lang ng maglaro. Actually, addiction sa games is part of mental health issues. Why? We try to escape the reality of life. That's why, kailangan magiging addict na lang tayo. We need to escape the real situations. Magsusugal ka, hahanap ka ng kachismisan, because we are trying to escape the real situations of life. And that is sign of mental health issues. Okay? So, mood swings, of course, mood swings, hindi mo maintindihan. Okay? Yung sinasabi lang bipolar, okay, actually, mood swings, okay ka. Mamaya-maya hindi ka na okay. Kanina tumatawa ka, tapos bigla ka na lang sumigaw, magagalit. So, we have to be very careful because these are all the signs of mental health issues. Alright? So, ito yung kailangan natin i-manage because part of our mental health management. Wala tayong i-manage kung hindi natin alam ito. Okay? So, next is, so kapag tayo ay, pag ano na natin, na-realize natin yung mga sarili natin doon sa signs, kailangan sikapin natin. Paano ba natin ma-overcome? Do not dwell kasi everything in this world is temporary. Okay? So, mental health management, gaya ng sinabi ko, kung meron man tayong mas priority about health dimensions, number one is the mental health. Because physical health is only a recipient of the status of our mental health. Okay? So, ang i-manage natin is about physical, emotional, social, cognitive, spiritual, environmental, behavioral, and also the financial. Di ko na sinabi. So now, ways to optimizing mental health. Di ba? Ang dami nating ina-encounter every day sa mental health. So, ano ang mga dapat nating gawin? So these are part of management sa mental issues na na-encounter natin every day. Of course, hindi ho natin maiwasan. No? We are not excused. Now, number one, try to have visualizations. Okay? Bombarded masyado yung ating mental health. Okay? It is one of the most effective cognitive strategies for better mental health. Visualization. Try to visualize a situation. Okay? Kunyari, nakita mo yung status ng family mo, sa status ng buhay mo, parang ang hirap-hirap. Parang palagi na lang natin sinasabi, bakit ba ganito ang buhay? Ang hirap-hirap. Wala na ba tayong karapatan para umahon? Okay. So that is mental attack. Okay? So now, try to manage by doing visualization. Okay. Upo tayo sa isang lugar. Okay, gawin natin to. Palagi kong ginagawa to sa sarili ko. Upo ka sa isang lugar, tahimik na lugar, and then try to visualize. Of course, number one, you visualize number one is the goodness of God. Gaano ba siya kabuti sa'yo? From day one sa buhay natin up to now, try to visualize the goodness of God. Iniwan ka ba? Pinabayaan ka ba? Excuse mo na ako, ha? Hello. May grab na po. Pababa na po. Okay, pababa na po. Sir King, pasabi may grab.
Yes, noted, Doc. Thank you, Doc.
So the number one to combat mental health issues, try to visualize. Tingin ka sa sky. Or kung hindi man sa araw, sa gabi. Ito yung lagi kong ginagawa during nighttime. Punta ako sa terrace, upo ako. I try to visualize the stars. Tinitingnan ko lagi. Di ba sabi? Pag tiningnan ko yung mga stars, there are times na bigla na lang tutululuha mo. Gaano kabuti ang Diyos sa'yo mula nung day one ng buhay mo up to now. Masyado lang tayong nadala sa ating situations. And we always forgot ourselves, no? Doon sa love yourself, doon sa mga hindi pa naka-attend ng training na to, please try to attend, no? Kasi hindi lang po tayo, magninegosyo tayo, mamumuhay tayo, pero hindi dapat yung nalulugmok tayo. Okay? So try to visualize. Number one is the goodness of God. Paano kanya minahan? Paano kanya iningatan? Paano kanya hindi pinabayaan? So doon pa lang, ma-relieve yung utak mo. O nga no, di ba sabi niya, for I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Because we are always trying to ask, to question the situation sa ating buhay. And try to visualize. Okay? Number one is the goodness of God. Ma-relieve yung ating mga mental issues na pinasok natin, puro mga hirap, pagod, kung anong pinapasok natin. Okay? So try to visualize. Number two is cognitive restructuring. Identify and dispute irrational and maladapted thought. Okay. Lang sabihin, teka, erase. Ayaw ko to. Please do not entertain negative thoughts. Okay? Do not entertain the cognitive restructuring. Kung pwede lang, wag na natin i-entertain yung mga negative thoughts because thought become things. Kung ano iniisip natin, mangyayari. Okay? What you think is what you become. Kaya delikado. Kapag mali na yung mga ipinapasok yung pumapasok na mga bagay sa ating mental health, please try to restructure it. Ayoko to, hindi ganito, hindi. No? Hindi po ako ginawang talunan. I am victorious. Okay. I am unique. Okay. Kailangan po yun sabihin natin every day. Hindi ako talunan. Okay. Mas magaling ako kaysa problema na na-encounter ko ngayon. Okay? We need to restructure. Attention, engagement, or distraction. It is one of the strategy helps engage in our attention productively. Attention, engagement, or distraction. So we need, especially kung meron tayong mga na-encounter na mga bagay na talagang we need to have an attention. Okay. Ano ba talaga dapat? Okay. Hindi po pwedeng i-skip din natin. Yung real situations, we need to face it. Kailangan yung attention natin. Or kailangan ba yung sitwasyon natin at i-distract natin? Or we need an attention para ma-resolve? Or kailangan natin ng may mga situations that we need to distract dahil hindi po maganda ang kalalabasan. Okay? So, one way of mental management is positive thinking. Allow mind to hold and process more positive thinking rather than negative. Ito yung pinaka-best na antidote sa mga problema. Positive thinking. Always think positive. Journaling and thought record. Okay, thought records will help us identify the root cause of mental health problem. Actually, ginagawa ko to palagi. Kung meron akong pumapasok sa mind ko, sinusulat ko, may notebook po ako, itinuro ko to sa training, may notebook ako. Ito yung mga kailangan kong ma-accomplish sa buhay. Okay. Ito yung vision ko. Okay. Ito yung nakita ko sa buhay ko. Ito yun. So ito yung strength ko. Ito yung weakness ko. The strength and weaknesses mo, ilagay mo sa journal. Okay, itong weakness na to, patatalo ba ako dito sa strength na to? Okay, yung strength na to, patatalo ba ako sa weakness ko na to? It is very important. We need to write down. Okay. And then mental rehearsal, fine-tuning the mind by rehearsing what we want. Right? Every day, kung meron kang gustong mangyari sa buhay, okay, huwag kang padalos-dalos. Try to rehearse every day. Magiging millionaire ako. Magiging successful ako. Yung goal ko, yung vision ko matutupad. Gagawin ko yan. Mangyayari yan sa madaling panahon. Try to rehearse every positive thinking, it will happen. Okay? Try to visualize good things. Ulitin ko, ang pinaka-best things to visualize is to visualize the goodness of God. Okay? So these are the management sa ating mga mental health attacks. Alright. Talk about thoughts. Kung meron ka ng hindi maintindihan, okay, of course, sometimes, no? Mental health issues, there are times na hindi mo kailangan suluhin. You need to find somebody. Kaya pala sabi ni God, no man is an island. Tama? Kaya pala sinabi niya, you need somebody to hold, you need somebody to love, you need somebody to care. Dahil there are times na yung ating mental capability, hindi niya kaya. We need somebody na we need to talk about thoughts. Kung ano yung nararamdaman mo na paulit-ulit na hindi mo na ma-overcome. You need somebody. Okay? Please try to be honest. Ito na yung nararamdaman ko at hindi ko alam bakit ito na yung nararamdaman ko. Parang hindi na ako makakaahon sa sitwasyon ko na to. Nahihirapan na ako, hindi na ako nakakapag-adjust. Parang nalulugmok na ako. Try to be honest in what you feel. At kung ano yung naiisip mo palagi. Kung puro negative thoughts ka na lang lagi, negative thoughts, please try to find somebody. Lahat ng nakikita mo, puro negative. Lahat ng na-encounter mo, ang naiisip mo, puro negative. Please take note, you are not in a good condition. Wala ka nang nakitang tama. Wala ka nang nakitang positive things. Pag may sitwasyon, negative na agad pumapasok sa'yo. It means you are struggling mentally. Okay? Pag may sitwasyon, unang pumasok sa utak mo, negative na agad. Naku, baka ganito, ganyan, ganyan. So, please take note. You are not in a good condition already, mentally. Kapag ang unang pumasok sa mind mo is negative thoughts, it means you are struggling mentally. So talk about your thoughts and things, no? Yung feelings mo, yung thoughts mo, please find someone na makakatulong sa iyo. That's why there are psychiatrists, there are psychologists. They are sila doon? Sila yung expert doon. So, kapag hindi mo na kaya, please do not be shy. Okay? Kailangan natin ma-rescue. Why? If ito bumigay, the 7 dimensions of health, bibigay lahat. Okay? So, staying positive. Ito yung sinasabi ko. Habang nakaupo ka, try to visualize. Okay? Visualize mo. Always positive. Think positive. Feel positive. Ito yung pinakasusi natin sa buhay para kaya nating lumaban sa buhay. Kaya nating labanan yung stressors at hindi po bumigay yung ating health. Because we are talking about health here, hindi lang physical. The whole dimensions of health. Okay. Getting enough sleep. Di ba ito yung sinabi ko? Sleep, doctor sleep is the best antidote of fear, the best antidote of pain, worries, anxiety, at saka kung ano-ano pa. Okay? Yung sadness, try to go to sleep. Marirelieve po yun lahat. Okay? So, these are the management of mental health issues. And then, part of management sa mental health issues para magkaroon ng mindfulness, yung breathing exercise. Inhale, exhale. Okay, the breathing exercises, tinuro ko po ito. Okay, when you inhale, pag nag-inhale tayo, palakihin ang tiyan. Okay, when we exhale, paliitin natin ang tiyan. Yan po yung right breathing exercises. There are different types of deep breathing. When we do the right deep breathing, when we inhale, palakihin ang tiyan. When we exhale, paliitin ang tiyan. Yan po yung pinaka-best management ng ating mental health to have focus. Okay? Sa deep breathing, ang dami pong magagawa. And number one na benefit is our mental health. Okay? It cools the brain. So, baka hindi nyo to ginagawa. Deep breathing at least 5 to 10 minutes is good, no? Deep breathing. It has a lot of benefits na makukuha natin, especially the brain. So, simple, pero marami siyang nagagawa. Do the right deep breathing. Huwag niyong kalimutan. Pag nag-inhale, sa ilong, and then palakihin ang tiyan. When we exhale, sa mouth, paliitin ang tiyan. So that is the right deep breathing. Okay, sometimes we need to count. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale. Okay? So by doing this, namamanage natin yung ating mental health issues. Because deep breathing, it cools down the brain. Okay? Practice mindfulness by staying in the present. Alright? Kaya nga, sabi nga, para hindi daw tayo ma-stress, we need to live in the present. Do not live in the future. Do not live in the past. Okay? Living in the past, puro tayo worries. Living in the future, puro tayo fear. So we need to live in the present. So ito yung tinatawag na mindfulness. Habang ginagawa natin yung deep breathing, okay, it cools down the brain, and of course, yung ating mindfulness to stay positive in life. Okay. So getting professional help if needed. Hindi mo madali yung mental struggles. Hindi mo madali i-manage ang mental health. If hindi mo na kinaya dun sa mga simple management, you need to seek professional. Somebody para matulungan ka. It's not too late, and do not be shy. Alright. Isa sa antidote ng mental health issues, we need to be creative. Okay? So by doing yung maging productive yung buhay natin. Okay, we need to be creative. Instead of focusing on the negative things or situations, magiging tayo creative sa buhay. Okay? Mag-join ka sa kung ano yung ikakasaya sa'yo. Alright? So, it is part of mental health management. Okay? So, kapag nag-join ka sa isang group, okay, like for example, merong group na nagsusumba, it is part of mental health management. Why? Makakalimutan mo yung problema mo in a while. And then, maraming ma-benefit. So, this is part of mental management. Okay, of course, learn new skills. Okay? Kailangan natin matuto ng mga bagong, ano pa bang kulang? Ano pa ba? You always ask yourself, ano pa bang kulang? This is part of mental management. You need to improve more. You need to learn more. Learn new skills. Kailangan ko mag-attend ng mga training. Kailangan ko mag-attend ng mga ganitong activities. It is part of mental health management. Okay? Do not dwell on the situations. Magmumukmuk ka na lang sa bahay. Please, try to manage. No? Life is too short para mamuhay tayo. Magpatalo tayo sa ating mga situations. Right? So, yung ginagawa nyo ngayon, this is part of mental health management. Okay? So, nakikinig kayo, may natutunan tayo. So, nakakalimutan natin yung may mga situations tayo na hindi natin kaya i-handle. And this time, this is part, we learn new skills. We learn new management. Ganito pala yun, bawal pala yun. Hindi pala ako okay pag ganon. So, eto naman, tapos na tayo sa mental. Okay, physical. Sa physical, of course, swimming, cycling, stretching, practice, yoga, 30 minutes walk, jogging, eat healthy foods, gardening, dancing. This is part of physical management. This is part of health dimensions, yung physical health. Okay? Di ba sinabi ko, pag sinabing we talk about health, hindi lang physical health, but the 8 dimensions, yun yung matatawag natin na healthy tayo. Okay, kapag wala, problema. Of course, sa physical health, we need to eat balanced diet. Eat healthy foods, not killer food. Dance around while you do your housework. Okay. So yung ganito palang physical management, okay, kasi physical health is part of 8 dimensions, no? 8 dimensions of health. We need to dance. Okay. Kahit mag-isa ka lang. Okay, tinuro ko yan sa inyo, especially nung laughter is the best medicine. Okay? To laugh. Kahit mag-isa ka lang, ay hindi po yan kamaliwa. Yung pagtawa sa sarili mo kahit mag-isa ka lang, sabihin mo sa mga nakakita sa'yo, I don't care. Na benefit ako, ikaw, na mo problema sa sila, ay na siya. Tumatawa. Hindi nila alam, it is part of mental and physical health management. Okay? So laughter is the best medicine. Laugh even mag-isa ka lang. Okay? Sumayaw ka kahit mag-isa ka lang. Wala kang pakialam sa sasabihin ng iba. You know who you are. Hindi mo kailangang pintahan ng ibang tao para masabing sino ka. You know who you are. You don't need somebody's opinion about you. Okay? Tinuro ko to sa Love Yourself. Hindi mo kailangan sabihin, ay, ang ganda-ganda mo ngayon. Ay, ang tali-talino mo talaga. Ang taong kilalan niya, sarili niya. Okay? Ang taong may healthy mental state, hindi mo kailangan ng opinion na iba para kuluran ang sarili mo. Para magkaroon ng kulay ang buhay mo. Kailangan mo ng opinion ng iba para lang magkaroon ng meaning ang buhay mo. Yan ay ang mga tao may mga mental signs of health. Signs of mental health. You need anybody's opinion para makilala mo sarili mo kung sino ka. Di ba dapat kilala mo muna sarili mo bago man sabihin ng iba? Pag sinabi ng iba, I know. Di ba tinuro ko yan sa inyo? If somebody tell you, I love you, anong sasagot mo? Kasama to sa love yourself. Di ba kadalasan sasabihin sa atin, I love you. Okay. Sabihin din natin, I love you too. Actually, mali. Ano yung sasagot mo?
I love myself.
No. Nakalimutan mo, King.
I
I
love
miss
you.
you.
You
I
don't
miss,
need somebody to tell you are loved.
I miss you.
Okay?
I miss you.
No,
Tinuro ko yan sa Love Yourself. If somebody tell you, I love you.
I know.
I love
Hindi po.
myself. I love myself.
Ala, nag-training kayo nito, nakalimutan niyo na.
Love me.
Okay? Paano mo malaman? Okay, hindi mo kailangan na, ay,
Ano pala, Doc? Do you love you?
very
Do
good.
you
Do you love you?
Very good.
Sorry, Doc.
Somebody tell you, I love you. Isagot mo sa kanya. If you know yourself, you don't need anybody's opinion. You know na love mo sarili mo. Ang itanong mo sa kanya, pag sinabi niya, I love you, sasabihin mo, do you love you? Okay? That's why there are a lot of marriages na broke. Because each and everyone didn't know that they love themselves. They love themselves. Okay? Di nila alam na mahal nila. Kailangan nila yung opinion ng isang tao. Ay, mahal pala talaga ako. Hindi mo dapat kailangan yun. Pag nagsabi silang, mahal kita, sabi mo, ko sarili ko eh. Hindi ko kailangan sabihin mong mahal mo ako. I know I love myself. Learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all. Okay? Learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all. Hindi mo kailangan ng opinion ng iba para magkaroon ng kulay ang buhay mo. No. That's why, doon sa mga hindi pa naka-attend na love yourself, I think, so, physical management, okay? Getting physically active. Okay? So, avoid alcohol and other drugs. Of course, kapag of course, and also our mental health. Kasi like, especially the drugs and alcohol, it can goes directly to the brain, can pass through the BBB, the blood-brain barrier. Okay? So, relax in a warm oil bath once a week. Alam nyo yung pagpapamassage, sa sauna, you pamper yourself. Okay? You pamper yourself. It is part of physical health management. Para magiging, kasi sa totoo lang, pag nararamdaman mo, yung brain mo nagsasabing, ay, ang dami-daming problema. Di ba yung katawan mo, grabe, pagod na pagod. That's why the brain, the mind and body coordination is very important. Okay? Kapag hirap na yung brain mo, pati katawan mo, pagod na pagod. That's why you need a massage. You need to pamper yourself. Kailangan mo siyang mahalin. Sa love yourself. Kailangan mo siyang i-embrace. Di ba, tinuro ko yan sa inyo? Baka hindi mo pa na-treat ang sarili mo. Mahilig tayong mag-treat sa ibang tao, mahilig tayong mag-treat sa ating family, but you forgot to treat yourself first. Tinuro ko yan sa love yourself. Kung matreat mo man ang iba, kaya mo kayang i-treat ang sarili mo na mag-isa. Yun ang pinaka-best treatment so that we can treat other people too. Unahin mo muna sa natin sarili natin. Then we cannot pour an empty glass para if our cup is empty. Alright? So, try to relax once a week. Okay? Importante po ito sa physical health. So, yung iba naman ay sayang, mahal kasi yung pampamassage. Mahal kasi yun, sino ba ang mahal mo? Pero pag ibang tao, i-treat mo naman ako. Mag-ano tayo, ang bilis-bilis mo. Pero pag sarili mo, tinitipid mo. Naku, kung malalaman niyo yung sa love yourself, there are times na ma-weekend tayo, ay mali pala yun. Okay? I think wala pang umattend sa training ko ng love yourself na hindi tumulong. They are harming themselves. Hindi na ginagawa natin, love natin sarili natin. And we always forgot na lagi palang laging hinuli. There are times na we need to please everybody. We need to please other people. And then you are suffering. Yun ay isa sa example, you did not love yourself. Sabi, ay, mahal ko sarili ko. No. Every time na may ginagawa ka, like for example, mga OFW, lahat ginagawa. There are times na na-harm na nila sarili nila, hindi na sila kumakain na maayos, hindi na nila dinadamitan ng maayos ang sarili nila. There are times na hindi na sila bumibili para sa sarili nila dahil nagtitipid sila para lang maipadala nila yung best nila sa family na nasa Pinas. Okay? But minsan tinitiis nila na puro bigay na lang kasi ayaw gumastos dahil mahal nila ang family nila. Now, no, na hindi yung totoong pagmamahal ang ginagawa mo. Akala natin, mahal natin yung kapwa natin, and then you are harming yourself. It is not a true love. Nagtiis ka para lang maging masaya iba. Kalukuhan po yun. And at the back, umiiyak ka na pala. So you're not loving yourself. So kapag gano'n ang ginagawa natin, of course, na-harm natin yung ating physical health, na-harm natin yung ating mental health. Okay? Hindi tayo nakakapag-relax, hindi man lang natin magawang ipa-massage kasi yung pambayad ko sa massage, ipadala ko na lang sa mga anak ko kasi mahal ko sila. And at the back, you are suffering. It's not a true love. Okay? So that is part of my training sa Love Yourself. And marami na pong umattend yan na talagang wala pa pong umattend dyan na hindi po tumulo ang mga luha. Because they realize marami pala tayong maling ginawa. Okay? We always forgot ourselves. Lagi nating hinuhuli ang sarili natin. Okay? So, find a hobby, find a hobby. Okay? So, hindi yung hobby na naglaro ka na lang ng naglaro sa phone mo. Hobby ko na to sa buhay ko. Hobby ko na yung tawag yan, nagiging hobby mo na yung chismisan ka sa kapitbahay. Ay, ito na talaga yung ginagawa ko. At masaya kami. Okay? So, there are limitations, no? So, find a hobby where we are productive in life. Okay? Yung mag-grow ka man lang, hindi yung nananatili ka dun sa hobby mo na mali. Okay? Hobby mo na makipagchismisan, hobby mo mga pitbahay, hobby mo na magsugal, hobby mo na kung ano-anong mga hobby. So, try to find a hobby wherein it is a part of your personal development. Okay? Has something been bothering you? Let all out on paper. Ito yung sinabi ko kanina, kapag meron ng mga nagbabother, it is very important downloads. Okay? Sobrang gulo na ng sitwasyon, magulo ang mundo, hindi mo na kaya. Hindi mo na okay. Pag may pera ka, okay, alis ka. Lumayo ka sa isang lugar. Paulit-ulit na nagre-remind sa iyo ang sitwasyon. Okay, that is part of management ng PTSD, yung post-traumatic stress disorder. Kailangan ilayo ka sa situation wherein kung ano yung nangyayari sa iyo na nakaka-trauma sa iyo. So, have time to go away, no? Time for a break. Kailangan maawa tayo sa sarili natin. Pag sinabing take a break, try to love yourself again. Try to know yourself again. Try to realize you are more important than something else. Okay? So, behavioral. O, sa behavior na naman tayo. Tapos na tayo sa mental. These are all management. Be active, always busy with something. Okay, be ambitious. Okay, normal po, magiging ambitious. Okay. Well, pero kailangan ilagay natin sa tama. Baka nasubrahan din tayo sa pag-ambisyon. Tapos hindi naman tayo gumagalaw. So, kalukuhan din yan. Be cautious, be conscientious, be creative, be curious, be logical, organized, systematic, and precise. So, ito yung sa behavioral management. Pag hindi natin i-manage yung ating behavior, of course, the mental health, matatamaan din siya. Diba siya nga dapat ang number one i-priority. And break up the monotony. There are times na palagi natin excuses. Ewan ko ba, bakit hindi? Ito na talaga ako eh. Hindi ko talaga kaya. Ito talaga ako. Hindi mo na ako mababago. Break up the monotony. Please, try to restructure yourself. Hindi ikaw yan eh. You are not a loser. Okay? We are created, kinreate tayo to make something good or something bigger. We have different kinds of gifts in life. Okay, tinuro ko na rin to sa training that each person has different gifts. And each gifts, we need to serve to the world. Hindi pwedeng magiging monotony tayo sa buhay. Ito talaga gawin ko, paulit-ulit na lang. Try something new. Okay? Try something new. Magugulat ka. You are discovering your own gift. Pag break up the monotony, it means you are discovering your gift. Akala ko, dati hindi ko magagawa to. Kaya ko pala. Parang kanta. Sige nga, ayoko kumanta kasi sintonado ako eh. But try to practice it. Try to practice every day. magugulat ka, may gift ka pala na gustong ipa-discover ng Lord sa iyo. Yan palang pinaka-gift mo. Hindi mo pinractice because you are practicing monotony. Ito na talaga ako eh. Okay? Try something new. Okay? So, ganyan ang buhay. And then, part of behavioral, be a giver. Giver of time, giver of attention, giver of financially, giver of love, giver of care, lahat give. Okay? Kasi, ito yung pinaka best na binigay ng Diyos sa atin. God is the giver of life. So we also need to give. Give our time. Para dun sa mga taong nangangailangan sa atin. Especially those people struggling mentally. Give your attention, give your time. Kung ano yung kaya natin i-give, we need to give. Okay? So that is part of behavior management. Right? So emotional, sa emotional na tayo. Open up heart feelings. So marami pong tao na pag nasaktan, sinasarili. Okay? Open up. Try to express your feeling. Hindi pwedeng, nasaktan ako, tapos magkunwari ka. Hindi mo kayang magkunwari. Remember, yung ating tawag nito, body language is better than our emotion. Okay, hindi natin kainitan. Lumalabas sa ating body language, sa ating itsura, the way we smile, the way we talk. Kapag may heart feelings ka, yung isang tao may heart feelings, pag kinausap mo, ramdam na ramdam mo yung isang tao na may pinagdadaan. Open up. Why? The moment you open up your feelings, mamaya tapusin mo na agad. Huwag mo nang bitbitin yan hanggang kinabukasan. That's why sabi ng God, pag nasaktan ka, nagagalit ka, huwag mong paabutan ng hapon. Okay? So practice positive emotions. Okay? Pag may yung sinabing positive emotions, be always grateful in everything. Maging grateful tayo in good times and in bad times. Napakahirap po ito. Pero ang pagiging grateful, isa po sa emotional management para magkaroon tayo ng better mental health. Okay? So, konektado lahat. Lahat ng ginagawa natin, emotional strategies for our management for better mental health agad. Kasi mental dapat ang unahin natin. Okay, watch comedy clips, you laugh. Di ba sabi ko, kahit mag-isa ka lang, laughter is the best medicine. Tinuro ko yan kung bakit siya nagiging best medicine. Okay? And then, part of emotional management para magkaroon tayo ng better mental health is to forgive. Okay? If we cannot forgive other people. Alright. About forgiveness. The true meaning of forgiveness is hindi yung sinasabi, ay pinatawad na kita. Forgive, but cannot be forgiven, pero hindi mo kinalimutan. Forgiven, but not forgotten. Ang totoong forgiveness ay hindi masusukat sa word na sorry. Okay, pinatawad na kita. The true meaning of forgiveness, meron pa akong taong sinabihan ito. And then bumalik siya sa akin. Dok, totoo talagang sinabi mo. Why? Naranasan ko ito. It is very hard to forgive sa mga tao na nagdudulot sa'yo ng pain. Okay? It is very hard to forgive. Totoo yan. Okay? Pero sa dinanas ko, dito ko natutunan ang totoong meaning ng forgiveness. Hindi yung, if somebody tell you, sorry, okay, pinatawad na kita. Madaling sabihin pinatawad, but you cannot forget. Okay. The true meaning of forgiveness is when the moment you realize na yung taong nagdulot sa'yo ng pain at kung ano mang naidulot sa'yo na hindi mo mapapatawad, The moment na nagpasalamat ka dun sa tao, bakit niya ginawa sa'yo? That is the true meaning of forgiveness. When you realize na, ay, salamat ginawa mo yun sa akin. Siguro kung hindi mo ginawa sa akin, hindi ako maging ganito ngayon. That is the true meaning of forgiveness. Hindi yung word na sorry. Tapos okay na. Huwag tayong magiging huwag tayong magiging sinungaling. Madaling magsabing, I forgive you, but you cannot forget. But the moment you say thank you to someone na nagdulot sa'yo ng pain, too much pain, salamat, ginawa mo yun sa akin. Total relief. Yun yung totoong meaning ng forgiveness. Salamat ha. Of course, sa sarili mo na lang yung sabihin. Of course, forgiveness, you need to ask God. Bigyan mo ako ng wisdom about forgiveness. At yan yung pinakatotoong meaning ng forgiveness. The moment you say thank you dun sa tao na gumawa sa'yo ng gano'n. Kasi kung hindi dahil dun sa ginawa mo, siguro napahamak ako. Okay, so that is the meaning of forgiveness. And then emotional awareness. Try to understand the emotion and record it. It will help too. Okay? Again, huwag tayong mag-dwell dun sa mga hurt feelings, mga emotional struggles. Do not dwell. Okay? Life is too short. We need to be happy. Okay? Sayang, pinaparusahan mo yung sarili mo dahil lang sa ibang tao. Try to be happy. Okay? Mahirap yung sinaktan mo yung sarili mo because somebody is hurting you. Okay? Try to manage it. Hindi mo madali ito. But when we practice it, ay, ganito pala yun. Okay? So, random act of kindness. One of management sa emotional strategies, random act of kindness. Keep doing good to others. It is God's reminder. Sinabi niya, never get tired of doing good to others. It is part of emotional strategies. Pag palagi kang may tinutulungan, gumagawa ka palagi ng kabutihan, your mental health, ang sarap matulog. Matulog ka na mahimbing. Marami kang na-touch na tao. See? This is part of emotional health strategy and management. Okay? Huwag kang mamuhay, matulog, inabutan na ng ilang taon, bit-bit mo pa rin yung pain. Bit-bit mo pa rin yung galit. Please, try to manage. Life is too short. Kawawa ka. Ikaw yung nagsuffer at yung tao. Sabi nga, pag may taong gumawa sa'yo ng kasamaan, dumadating sa point na hindi ka natutulog, hindi ka nakakain kasi gusto mong gumante. Okay? Tingnan mo, ang best antidote pala niyan, pag may tao na gumawa sa'yo ng hindi maganda, make sure makikita ng taong yun that you remain happy. Kahit ginawan ka ng masama, and then you stay happy. Okay? Magugulat sila, ano nangyari? Hindi effective yung ginawa ko sa kanya. Because there are people na talagang gagawa ng masama para i-down ka. Para sirain ka. Para mapahama ka. But instead na magalit ka, magkaroon ka ng emotional anger, i-reverse mo. This is part of management. Stay happy. Kailangan hindi ka makita na nasaktan ka, na affected ka sa ginawa niya. Or kung hindi mo man maiwasan na talagang masasaktan because we are human. Okay? Sikapin mo na hindi ka nila makikita. Please keep a distance. The best antidote of anger is to keep distance. Okay? Lumayo ka muna sa isang lugar na hindi mo kailangan makita yung mga taong yun. Okay? And then, if you're okay, go back. So, magugulat sila, bumalik ka, wow, blooming na blooming, anong ginawa, ano nangyari? Pilit kong ibinabagsak yung tao niya, bakit ganyan siya? Lalo pa siyang nagiging successful, lalo siyang naging productive. Hindi yung pagbalik mo, nagmukha ka ng matrona. Nagmukha ka ng, ang tawag niyan, parang pulubi. O tingnan mo, talagang totoo yung sinabi natin sa kanya. See, emotional management is part to have a better mental health. So, hindi yung madali, but we need to do it. Practice. Practice. Developing coping skills. Okay. Sa coping skills, hindi yung madali, masaktan. Okay. But try to cope up in a positive way. Okay? So, do not dwell. Okay, talk about feelings. Kung nasaktan ka, iiyak mo, ba't piliin mo? Na sa inyo to. This time, sa panahon ngayon, ang hirap humanap ng totoong kaibigan. Ang hirap humanap ng mga taong pwede mong pagkatiwalaan sa true feelings mo. Ang hirap maghanap ng mga taong pwede mong pagsabihan ng totoong sitwasyon mo. Mahirap na po. Imamarites ka, tapos may social media pa. Kunyari, hindi ka mentally. So, wala silang gagawin ng isang ang kapwa nila. Now, the best antidote to talk about truth, you pray. Wala tayong ibang best friend, yung tatay natin sa langit. Alam mo, kanina habang ginagawa ko tong presentation na to, kinanta ko yung ano, you'll be in my heart. Di ba sinabi niya, please stop crying, it will be alright. Iniisip ko, si God yun. And I hold you tight, my arms around you. We hear, don't you cry, you'll be in my heart, 'cause you'll be in my heart. Ano lang to ha? From this day on, now and forevermore. So your best friend is God. So that song, it reminds me, every time meron kang heart feelings, kasi mahirap na magtiwala sa panahon ngayon. Kung yun ang sumbungan mo, after that, marirelieve tayo. Wala kang katakutan na ikalat ka, wala kang katakutan na ma-frustrate ka or dadagdagan pa situations. This is part of emotional health management. Gusto mo maging healthy? We need to manage everything. From mentally, physically, emotionally, our behavior, the 8 dimensions, napakahirap pala maging healthy. And of course, part of emotional management, we need to accept who we are. Okay? We need to accept who we are. I am created, unique. Okay? You can do it. Hindi ka talunan, hindi ka mahirap, hindi ka nahuhuli. Okay? So, accept who you are because kaya tayo nadidepress sometimes because we don't know who is our source. Kaya tayo minsan feeling natin talunan tayo because we don't know who is our source. Of course, our source is our parents. But beyond our parents, there is somebody, the best source. Kapag naisip mo kung sino ang source mo, well, hindi mo isipin na mali ka. Okay? Your source is too magnificent. So every time na nangihina ka, you need to go back to your source. Accept who you are. I am created by a very powerful creator, and that he is my source. So you need to accept who you are. If your creator is too powerful, then who you are. I am also powerful, so I can do it. Okay? So self-confidence. If you know who is your source, nako, yung self-confidence mo, wala pong makakatal. Alam mo kung sino source. Di ba pag gano'n yan? Alam mo na anak ka ni Marcos. Pag alam mong anak mo si Marcos, meron siyang authority, meron siyang power, then who you are. May self-confidence ka. But if you don't know who is your source, abay, wala kang self-confidence. Feeling mo talunan ka. Right? So this is part of management. Hindi mo yung sabihin, ay kasi ang tatay namin, magulang namin, puro lang mahirap eh. No. Dapat balik ka, who is your real source? So pag naisip mo who is your source, then, no, wala po tayong, hindi natin mamaliitin yung sarili na. And we always smile at all times. In good times and in bad times, do not forget to smile. Okay, life is beautiful. Now, sa family and social, tapos na tayo doon, family and social, social na naman tayo. Open up talk, help others, volunteer, explore, adventure, and also surround yourself with positive people. This is part of social health management. Sa social naman tayo. Okay? Huwag kang mag-isolate. Sa social, connecting with other people, huwag kang mag-isolate. Don't be solo-solo. Dapat hindi ka solo. Always someone in your. Kaya naman natin gawin to. No? Kahit na may pinagdadaanan tayo, please try to show love. Ayaw na mag-next. Okay. So there is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside of you. Okay? That's why we need somebody. I need somebody to hear, somebody to know. Kinantahan ko na lang kay para hindi kantokin. Alright? So, take time to laugh. Always do laughing. Take time to laugh because laughter is the best medicine. Next time, ituturo ko sa inyo to. And then, do not forget to help other people. This is part of our social health management. Help other people. Do something with friends and families. Okay? Magbigay tayo ng time to visit our family, friends, hindi yung umiiwas ka. Open up to someone, palagi to. Dream big. Work hard, stay focused, and surround yourself with good people. Surround yourself with good people is part of social health. Do not yourself with negative people. Okay? Matindi po ang negative. Mag-contaminate. Do not be contaminated with negative people. Okay? So, spiritual. Spiritual na tayo. Of course, meditation. Meditation is the best prayer. Wherein, you stay quiet. You visualize God's goodness. You visualize the God's power that He can do something more in your situation. That's part of meditation. Let God talk about He wants to do something for you. No, hindi yung puro tayo hingi, puro tayo kulang, puro tayo ganito, ganyan, gusto ko ganyan. Di ba pag ganyan? Panginoon, puro tayo kuman, puro tayo hingi, puro tayo, that's prayer. Di ba? Kadalasan ingatan mo kami, even before the world began, iningatan na tayo ng Diyos. Okay? So, meditation is you just keep quiet. You always say, thank you, Lord. Be full in everything. Kasi every time na nagdi-demand ka kay God and hindi mo na-receive, nagig-press ka tuloy. Frustrated ka tuloy. Sa meditation, let God do something He wants to do for you. You just keep quiet. Say thank you. You visualize His goodness. Visualize everything. This is part of spiritual. Okay? Mindfulness, mental chanting. Okay? Pag meron kang gusto, kumakanta ka habang mag-isa, and then prayer. Okay? So prayer can have a positive impact on recovery from mental illness. The best antidote for mental health issue is prayer and meditation. Okay? So, practice forgiveness. Part sa spiritual is forgiveness. Alam niyo na meaning ng forgiveness, di ba? The moment you say thank you to somebody who hurt you, yan yung totoong forgiveness. Developing a sense of meaning and purpose in life. So ito yung part of spiritual health para magiging healthy tayo. Kailangan ang ating faith always in kailangan palagi siyang lumalagablak yung ating faith. Faith will rise. In everything we do, let faith arise. Develop a sense of meaning and purpose in life. So this is part of our spiritual health management. Hindi yung puro ka na lang paninisi, puro ka na lang ang inasa mo kay Lord na siyang gumawa para sa'yo. Please, do something. Sabi niya, gumalaw ka, tulungan kita. Always find meaning in everything you do. Volunteer your time and energy to help someone else. Okay? Track gratitude and achievement with a journal. Di ba, like ko sasabi, isulat niyo lahat ng gusto niyo isulat. And then, i-recall mo yan. Pag meron kang mga masamang, tinuro ko yan dito, kailangan may journal ka. Yung mga nasasaktan ka, hindi mo masabi sa iba, isulat mo. Doon mo isulat lahat. And then habang nagsusulat ka, nakikita ka ng Diyos kung ano yung sinusulat mo doon. Hindi nga nakita ng iba, but nakikita. Okay? So yun yung best na magagawa natin, especially sa ating spiritual life, pag nanghihina na tayo. And then always do something good. Okay? Do something good. And never get tired of doing good to others. Okay, so sinabi ko na to sa environmental. Okay, environmental health na naman. So parts environmental, spend some time with a furry friend. Yan yung ating mga alaga. Environmental health. Okay, kailangan ikot ka. Why? Makukuha natin yung ating oxygen from the tree. No? Makikita natin yung beauty. It is part of achieving a better mental health by developing our environmental health also. Okay. Ikot ka sa mga puno, sa mga bulaklak. Di ba pag nakikita mo yung ganyan, na nagre-release yung ating brain ng serotonin, ng happy hormones. Kitas may kasama ka pang pet na nagde-develop pa ng oxytocin, the love hormone. Habang naglalakad-lakad kayo, that is part of environmental health. Okay? So, nature walk. This is very important. Why? Makukuha from the trees. And then, kailangan healthy. Healthy yung nature. Hindi yung pumunta ka doon sa nature na puro naman alikabok. So, piliin natin na healthy yung maano natin. Habang nasa nature tayo, gawin mo yung deep breathing. The inhale and exhale. The right deep breathing. Explore your town and city. This is for achieving our mental health. Ikot ka, ay may ganito pala, no? So this is part. Para magiging healthy tayo, ikot tayo sa environment natin. Makikita natin, ma-divert yung ating mga stressors, no? Pwede tayong mag-escape by exploring our town or exploring other people. Kung napapansin nyo, bakit palagi tayong nagpapa-travel? Of course, it is one way of showing the God's beauty, okay, sa ibang bansa. Kasi bawat bansa may iba't ibang ginawa. May iba't ibang beauty na ginawa ang Diyos, no? Hindi niya ginawang uniform lahat. Because He wants us to explore. He wants us to discover yung ibang beauty. Yung beauty natin, hindi to beauty ng ibang bansa. So there are different creations of God. So that's why we never stop na magbigay ng tour, mag-travel. Why? Kailangan natin makita yung mga creations na ginawa ng Diyos sa ibang lugar. Sila din naman, nagsusumikap din na pumunta sa ating lugar. Dahil napakaganda ng ating mga beaches sa Pilipinas. So this is part of achieving a better mental health. Pag nakita mo, masaya ka. Okay. Wow, ang ganda. Especially this coming October, autumn, pambihira. Mabubusog ang ating mga mata. Matutuwa ang ating mga emotions. Maging masaya. Okay? Makita mo yung environment. Environmental health is part of achieving yung ating total wellness. Okay? So, importante po ito. Go off the grid. Huwag kang magmukmuk sa loob ng bahay. And then, try to explore other places. Hindi yung puro ka na lang isip. Sasabihin mo na, ay wala kasi kaming maraming pera para mag-abroad. That's why nag-ano tayo ng mga promo. Because we want you to explore the other creations of God doon sa ibang lugar. May iba't ibang ginawa ang Diyos. Because He wants us to become an explorer. He wants us to be happy. No? Hindi pwedeng mag-stay lang tayo sa isang lugar. Sayang yung time na ibinigay ng Diyos para sa atin. Kailangan nating i-explore, organize things at home. Part sa ating health is to organize things at home. Okay, part sa ating total wellness or ating health na tinatawag is to organize things at home. Huwag mong hayaang magulo ang bahay mo. Huwag mong hayaang madumi ang paligid mo. Huwag mong hayaang sobrang ingay ng paligid mo. Okay? So, kailangan organize. Kasi pag-uwi mo, alam mo pag-uwi mo na ang gulo-gulo na halos hindi ka na makadaan sa sobrang gulo ng bahay mo. Pati utak mo. Matutulog ka, teka lang, gusto kong itabi yung kanina, yung daanan ganito. Ang gulo. So, it is part. Environmental health is part of achieving better mental health. Alright? So, maglinis-linis naman tayo. Hindi yung pagpasok mo, may tahi ng pusa, may tahi ng aso, may suka ng ganito, may maraming alikabok, parang yung cobwebs ganunin mo na, yung mga grass parang kinakalabit ka na. Please. Pag ginanon mo yung kamay mo sa table mo, meron ng kamay mo doon dahil hindi ka na nakapagpunas. So, hindi ka magiging healthy kung ganun ang environment mo. So, it is part, no? Cleanliness is next to godliness. Take 30 minutes time to go for a walk in nature. So it is part. Try something outside of your comfort zone to make room for adventure and excitement in your life. Ito yung sinabi ko kanina. We need to explore. Okay. So, sa financial health naman tayo. Okay. So, kapag ang ating mental health ay nag-collapse, the 7 dimensions of health magkukulapse. Why? Pag mental health, ayaw na lumabas, puro na negative, hindi ka mag-income ng maayos. Ayaw mo na nakipaghalubilo, ayaw mo na lumabas, hindi ka na masaya, wala ka ng energy, galit na galit ka. So, your financial health is also at stake. So, wala ka ng way para kumita. So, kailangan healthy ang ating mental state. Why? Para kumita pa tayo ng kumita. Why? Pag may pera tayo, madaling gumawa ng tulong. Pag may pera tayo, madali tayong tumulong sa ibang tao. Kasi bukang bibig natin, gusto kong tumulong. Paano ka tutulong kung ikaw mismo walang income? Paano ka tutulong kung ang financial health mo ay naghihingalo din? So, enables people to manage personal finances. Okay. Kapag hindi maayos ang iyong mental health, kahit gaano pa kadaming pera ibibigay sa iyo ng asawa mo o ng mga anak mo, hindi mo yan ma-manage ng maayos. Why? Paano ka pa mag-manage? Di ka na masaya eh. Ayaw mo na lumabas, ayaw mo na sa lahat. So, you cannot manage your finances. Okay? Allows people to make more informed financial decision makers through better planning. Okay? Planning, mental pa rin. It strengthens behaviors that lead to increased saving. Tingnan mo, pag meron tayong healthy mental state, pagdating sa pera, pag marami ka pang pera, ang dami mong magagawa. Okay? So, facilitates lifelong reward. Change in financial behavior leading to improved well-being. See? Pag wala kang pera, sabi nga dun sa training ko, money is very important. Why? According to the survey, people with scarcity, ang taong kapos sa pinansyal, sila yung mga taong may chronic illness. Why? Hindi sila makakain. Bakit may chronic illness? Madaling magkasakit. Why? Hindi sila makain ng healthy na food. Hindi sila makapunta sa mga maayos na restaurant. Hindi sila makabili ng maayos na pagkain na may maayos na nutrisyon dahil salat sa pera. That's why some of them can lead to chronic conditions. So financial health is very important. We need to manage financial health. Of course, una talaga natin i-manage is our mental health. Why? Hindi po tayo makamanage financially kung hindi ito maayos. Okay? Kapag maayos to, maayos pa ang financial health mo, marami kang magagawa. Okay? Marami kang magagawa. Magagawa mo lahat ng tulong. Sabi ko nga doon sa training ko, why money is important. The moment you have enough money or more money, wala kang galit, malaya kang tumulong, malaya kang magpautang, nang walang hinihinging kapalit. Na walang hinihiling na magbayad. Why? You have enough. Yung pag may financial freedom ka na, yung financial health mo, na-achieve mo na. Wala kang galit dun sa mga taong nangutang sa'yo. Why? Ang iniisip mo, nagtanim ka dun sa taong yun. Magbayad man siya sa'yo or hindi, fine. Why? Sobra-sobra na yung sa'yo. Ang lagi mong iniisip, nagtanim ka ng seed para makatulong ka sa taong yun. And remember that. Doon sa pagkahirapan na dinaanan, doon sa paghihirap na dinadanas ng taong yun, kaya siya lumapit sa iyo nung kangangailangan siya. Hindi ka man binayaran, pero nagtanim ka ng kabutihan. At yung ginawa mong yun, hindi yun makakalimutan ng taong ginawan mo ng gano'n. And of course, lalong-lalo ang Diyos sa atin sa taas. Ginawa mo siya, na happy ka. Ito yung beauty ng merong maayos na mental health. Maayos ang mental health, maayos ang trabaho, maayos ang physical health, maayos ang pakikitungo, maayos ang spiritual, maayos ang financial, maayos ang behavior, maayos lahat. So, sikapin natin. Kasi bakit ko binanggit itong dimensions of health? We are more focused on physical health. Nakalimutan natin na ang total wellness it has 8 dimensions. The beauty of financial health, maayos ang financial mo. Hindi ka kaagad nagkakasakit. Why? Masaya ka. Lahat ng ginagawa mo, magagawa mong tumulong. Gusto kong tumulong, gusto kong tumulong. Gusto kong iangat ka, gusto kong bigyan kita ng pera, gusto ko ganito, gusto ko. Magagawa mo na wala kang hinahangad ng kapalit. Why? Para sa'yo. If you already achieved the financial freedom para sa'yo, lending other people is a way of sowing good to other people. Wala kang hinintay na kapalit. Dahil alam mo na yung binigay mo, pinautang mo ay isang seed. The one day, it will flourish. At yung taong ginawan mo na yon, pag pinag-success yun ng Diyos, nang dahil sa iyong ginawa. Never, ang isang puno, kapag namunga na siya, okay, nagtapon ka na isang buto, nagpautang ka ng pera, at yung taong yun hindi ka binayaran, hayaan mo lang. One day, mamumunga yung taong yun. We don't know the plan of God. Pag namunga yung taong yun, ang puno kapag namunga, hindi mo pwedeng pigilin ang pagpamunga niya. At ang puno na yun, hindi yun namunga para kainin niya sa sarili niya. Yung bunga niya, iserve niya sa mga tao para makakain. See? Nagpautang ka. And one day, yung taong yun, binless ng Lord. Hindi ka man binayaran, pero sobra-sobra ang reward mo pagdating ng taon. Namunga yung taong yun sa kaparaanan ng Diyos. And then, yung bunga niya, na-serve din niya sa ibang tao. Di ba nagmumula sa'yo yun? So that is my meaning about utang. The moment you achieve the financial freedom, financial health, wala kang grudges dito. So ang susi para magkaroon ng financial health, kailangan meron tayong better mental health. Okay, para maayos ang lahat ng health. Alright. What is budgeting? Of course, pag meron tayong maayos na mental health, alam natin i-budget. Alam natin saan papunta to, alam natin para sa to. Itong part na to para to sa pagpapautang. Itong part na to para to sa ibang tao. Itong part na to para sa family. Itong part na to ganito. Because you have more than enough. Because you stay positive in this situation. Stay positive. Pinakasusi. So, matching the needs to income, yung need at saka yung want. Pag meron tayong better mental health, alam mo yung need at yung wants ng tao. Alam mo yung need at wants mo sa buhay. So, stay healthy mentally para yung other dimensions of life, the dimensions of health, maging maayos. Ang tao na merong maayos na mental health ay meron din siyang positive, realistic goal. Okay? Para ma-achieve na yung financial freedom, kailangan magkaroon muna siya ng better mental health. Kapag wala kang better mental health, hindi mo ma-achieve yung goals mo dahil wala kang financial freedom. Okay? So paano ang susi para magkaroon tayo ng financial freedom or financial health natin maayos? Number one, to have a better mental health. Okay? Pag meron kang better mental health, you stay focused on one thing. In one moment. Hindi yung paggala-gala ka, ay, ayoko na dito, hindi to ano, hanap ka na naman ng iba. Pagdating mo doon, sa totoo lang, hindi ang company ang mali. Ikaw ang mali. Your thought, your mental ability is too negative. Wala kang ibang nakita, kundi puro negative. Nakita mo naman negative, ay talo na naman tayo, doon na naman tayo, merong bago. Pagkatapos, talo na naman tayo dito. Talo na naman tayo. That's why a person with a mental health issue is not focused on one thing. Magulo, hindi alam. Wala pong tamang pag-iisip. That's why, walang tamang pag-iisip. Kung wala kang negative, wala kang nakikita negative sa isang sitwasyon, sa isang company, okay? Wala kang nakita, lahat positibo. Hindi ka talon ng talon ng talon ng talon. Hanap ng hanap hanggang sa nagiging 6 feet below the ground. You did not achieve your goals because you have mental health issues. That's why your financial freedom is collapse. Nag-collapse din. Okay? That's why focus in one thing, in one moment, is a sign of a person that has a better mental health. Okay? So, how to manage mental health? Nasabi ko na ito lahat. Okay? We need to manage everything from physical, mental, emotional, social, behavioral. And then lahat nabanggit ko na. Those are the different types of management with regards to the dimensions of health. So we become healthy and stay happy. So kapag hindi mo kaya i-manage yung mga binanggit ko na 8 dimensions of health, I think this is the time we need to get help to other people. Kasi baka kailangan mo na ng help. Okay? So jumping from one company to another is a sign of a person with a mental health issues. Wala kang nakitang positibo. Wala kang nakitang silver lining. That's why talon. Wala kang goal na na-achieve. So, I think this is the time you need to get help to the expert. Alright? So, I think tapos na po tayo. Maraming salamat. I hope may na-impart po ako sa inyo. Those are the different types of management with regards to our total wellness and health, health and wellness, especially sa mental health management. Dahil natutulang sa 8 dimensions. The 7 dimensions, we have 8 dimensions of health. Kailangan natin yung kapag. So, it's not easy. But we need to try. We need to do. So, huwag natin kalimutan.